Good morning students, this is your geography lesson. Students, as you know that we are studying about the industrial development and we have read a lot about this sector, and in previous lesson we have discussed about the formal and informal sectors. Today we will discuss about cottage, craft and small scale industries in Pakistan and what are the types of cottage and small scale industries in Pakistan. So we start our lesson. Small scale cottage and craft industry. Students, it is a traditional industry that is not modern and that does not use advanced technology. It is usually handled or run by families. Understand? Now come to page number 166 and read more about this small scale industry. Cottage or household industries hold an important position in the rural setup. So, these industries are more common in the rural areas, in the village setup. Most villages are self-sufficient in the basic necessities of life. They have their own carpenters, blacksmiths, potters, craftsmen, and cotton weavers. Many families depend on cottage industries for their income. So, we learn from this paragraph that in the rural areas, in the small villages, the craft and small scale industries are very common because there are people who are skillful. They use their skills to earn their livelihood. So there are carpenters, blacksmiths, potters, craftsmen and cotton weavers. And most of the families depend on these small industries for their source of income. Cottage industries have also gained immense importance in cities and towns. Similarly, cottage industries have also got a lot of importance in cities as well. There is great demand for hand woven carpets, embroidered work, brassware, rugs and traditional bangles. So these are very important products made by cottage industries and they are valuable productions. These are also considered important export items and are in good demand in international markets. So these products are made up on large scale and in international market there is a huge demand of these products. So Pakistan is earning foreign exchange through these products. Why it is important to encourage cottage and small scale industries? There are meager resources to develop large scale industries. However, a program for developing and promoting small scale industries both in rural and urban areas is more feasible. Figure 9.34 shows the advantages of establishing such industries. So there are some usage of establishing cottage and small industries in rural areas. Number one, cottage and small scale industries are labor intensive and provide employment to 80% of the industrial labor force. So what is the first advantage of this industry is that it provides employment to the population of a large number, large number of population. It means 80% of the population earn livelihood from this uh, sector, from this industry. This reduces unemployment and offers opportunities for self-employment. As this is rich industry, it eliminates unemployment. People get more jobs, they are more engaged in these industries, so they get opportunities to earn from their self employment. What are the advantages of informal sector and disadvantages? First, we will discuss the advantages. Meets the local demand by supplying low priced industrial goods. As this is very cheap and low priced industries, so they provide a cheap product to the local people of Pakistan. People can buy easily products from these industries. They do not have to spend heavy amount on these productions, on these goods. So on the local level, it fulfills the demand of the people, provides employment to a large number of the population. And other advantage of informal sector is that this industry provides opportunities of to get livelihood. People can get jobs easily, they can earn money by producing goods, by manufacturing goods. Makes use of local raw materials, thus no burden on imports. As this is cheap and local market, local self-employment, so people use raw materials from local areas. They use homemade materials to produce goods. So there is no burden on the foreign exchange. People do not have to buy or to import goods from other countries to produce goods. Provides a door-to-door supply of everyday use items by street vendors. We can see different people in streets, on the roads to sell daily items, cheap items, door to door. So people can buy things easily. So this is a cheap, affordable industry in Pakistan. What are the disadvantages of this industry? Is not registered with the government, so no revenue to the government in form of taxes. As this industry is not registered by the government, it is not regulated by the government, it is not run by the government, so it does not follow the rules and regulation of government policies. It is self-employment, so there is no burden to pay the taxes. At times produces substandard goods. So this industry does not meet the requirement of international level. It does not meet the international standards of goods. So the products are ordinary, journal. Has little potential for further growth due to limited capital and unskilled labor. In the cottage and craft and small scale industries, unskilled labor is involved. There is no skilled and educated um number of people, so they there is no scope to grow there. There is no potential to grow more and more in this industry. Similarly, in this industry, there is a little usage of capital. We cannot invest heavy amount to run this industry. Encourages child labor, children deprived of education. And other drawback of this industry is that in Pakistan, a large number of child labor is indulged in this sector, and due to the workload, due to the pressure, due to the involvement in this sector, children are deprived of education. They do not go to school to earn their to get their education. Health problems for workers as labor laws are not followed. And other disadvantage of this sector is that this is not up to the mark. The people, the administration do not follow the rules, labor laws, so people are affected badly by various disease by working in the polluted sectors, polluted industries as well as tuberculosis and lungs infection. Low wages are paid to workers. Here is another problem, that is low wages. Workers are unskilled, they are uneducated, they do not know the value of their labor, the value of their work, so they are low paid. Uncertain and unreliable employment. There are not hard and fast rules. The industries do not follow the policies, so there is always uncertainty. People may lose their employment, their job opportunity anytime. There is no contract of their job or employment. Generally, a poor quality working environment. Here is another issue of environment. The industries are suffering from pollution. There is poor quality environment. People do not breathe in fresh air. They have to work in congested areas. So these are the disadvantages of informal sector. Now come to page number 167. Traditionally, women are not encouraged to work outside their homes. Cottage or small scale industries like carpet weaving, candle making, and handicrafts can be established in houses, and women can be gainfully employed. As Pakistan is a developing country, and in Pakistan, women are not allowed to go outside of their home to earn their livelihood, to support their family, to support their husband, their father. So, mostly in rural areas as well as in town, women work at their home. They do different labor at their home, as they they are engaged in small scale industries like carpet weaving, candle making, and handicrafts. And in this way, by doing this, they earn their money. This increases the active labor force. So they are actively involved in this sector. Number 3, these industries also meet the local demand for industrial goods and safe foreign exchange. Similarly, as these industries are very useful for the a requirement of local uh, goods, local people. So we do not need to import goods from other countries. In this way, our heavy amount is saved. Number 4, there is a demand for rugs, carpets, brassware, handicrafts, and embroidered work in the international market. These goods provide 30% of the export receipts of the manufacturing sector. As we know very well that our rugs and carpets and brassware handicrafts are very popular in the international market. People from international level demand for these things. So our carpets and rugs are very famous, and Pakistan is one of the exporters of carpets, rugs, and handicrafts, and earn foreign exchange in heavy amount. Number 5, when people are employed gainfully in villages, the migration of people from rural to urban areas will be reduced. The acute problems of housing, sanitation, education, transport, and health will be reduced in urban areas. As people are engaged in village, in towns, they are earning their money there. They are busy there in these sectors, in these industries. They are making goods there, so they do not move to the cities, large cities, to earn livelihood. So there is no problem, actual problem of sanitation, housing, and transportation in the big cities. They are restricted to rural areas and villages. 6, many districts are underdeveloped. With the expansion of such industries, the regional disparity in income can be reduced. Similarly, many districts are developing due to the industries. As these industries are developing there, people are engaged there. So in this way, people are flourishing day by day. 7, these industries make effective use of local raw materials, which also promotes primary industries like agriculture and mining. As this is informal sector, people are self-employed and they use their own raw material, their local raw material, so there is no burden on the foreign exchange, as people do not need to import heavy machinery and raw material from other countries. 8, small scale industry does not require much capital and high technology. It is suited to the traditional economic setup. Another advantage of this industry is this, that this industry does not require heavy amount, heavy investment. Moreover, heavy technology, modern equipment. People are simple, they are using their own methods to produce goods, to make different things, and they are using their traditional methods, traditional techniques. So there is no burden on the economy of Pakistan. 9, cottage and small scale industries do not use much imported materials or equipments. As I have told you already, that there is no usage of imported material and heavy machinery. Number 10, the waste of large scale industries, particularly the cotton, sugar, and steel industries, can be used to make byproducts. So we can use the waste of cotton, sugar, and steel industries to make further products. So students, this is your lesson for today. I hope you are clear about the cottage and craft industries in Pakistan. Thank you for listening. Take care. Allah Hafiz.